All right, the biggest news that we're tracking for you at this hour comes in from Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka closed government offices and schools on Friday as the death toll from floods and landslides across the country rose to 56, while more than 600 houses were damaged. Sri Lanka began grappling with severe weather last week, and the conditions worsened on Thursday with heavy downpours that flooded homes, fields and roads and also triggered landslides across the country. More than 25 people were killed on Thursday in landslides in the central mountainous tea-growing regions of Badulla and Nuwara Eliya, which is about 300 kilometers east of the capital, Colombo. Another 21 people were missing and 14 were injured in the Badulla and Nuwara Eliya areas, according to the government's Disaster Management Center. Now, due to heavy rains, most reservoirs and rivers have overflowed, blocking roads. Authorities stopped passenger trains and closed roads in many parts of the country after rocks, mud and trees fell on the roads and railway tracks, which were also flooded in some areas. Visuals on your screens show an Air Force helicopter rescuing 3 people stranded on the roof of a house surrounded by floodwaters on Thursday, while the Navy and police use boats to transport residents. The next visual on your screens, you can see a residential area which is completely inundated with floodwaters. You can see a car wading its way through the flood-ridden area in Sri Lanka. This has marked one of the worst natural disasters in Sri Lanka in the past 22 years. Joining us live on the broadcast is my colleague Arzu Seth with more details and updates on this story. Arzu, obviously we are hearing a lot of reports that are coming in from Sri Lanka, floodwaters inundating residential colonies, people being evacuated, but the death toll is the most unfortunate, which is increasing as we get more reports, Arzu.
Well, yes, at least 56 persons have been reported dead in Sri Lanka, and also this is the update that has come since the morning, and also there is a continuous rain combined with the strong winds, even a cyclone that appears to proceed north and northwest towards the coast of Tamil Nadu. Also, there were homes that washed away. The island has been experiencing torrential downpour over the last couple of days, and with several districts recording continuous level of rainfall. And also, according to the Department of Meteorology and Disaster Management Center, 20 out of Sri Lanka's 25 districts are badly hit, with over 12,000 families and 43,000 people directly affected amid an island-wide red alert issued by the authorities. So definitely the red alert has been issued, and now the evacuation, the people who are stuck in the area are being evacuated by the government, by Indian, by the Navy, Army and Air Force. They are trying to evacuate them through boats, through planes, aircrafts. So definitely reports indicated that the impact of the extreme weather condition is especially severe along the east coast in several areas, as well as in the central province of the Sri Lanka. And in fact, the advisory has also been issued, and it is advised that tourists should avoid coming to Sri Lanka as of now, as the situation several areas remain heavily flooded, while roads remain inundated and inaccessible in the hill city, where some of the Sri Lanka's poorest communities reside. And in fact, if we talk about the offices, the school, they are also affected. Schools have been ordered to remain closed, while authorities declared a holiday for the government offices bearing essential service, convincing an emergency meeting with the representative from all the party. President urges MPs from both the government and the opposition to visit their district and help the relief distribution, while urging, urgently ensuring public safety.